Who you are is a vibrational being. Who you really are is someone who knows your value. And when you're true to yourself, you know your value. When you're true to yourself, you love. You love yourself and you love others. But it's easier just to love than to love others. It's easier to love some than to love all. And it's easier just to love than to love some. You get the sense of what we're talking about? The state of being is much easier to accomplish than you have formerly thought. So this for sure has been accomplished as we've played together today. You are more vibrationally oriented than you have been, which means you are more step 3 oriented than you have been. You are more blended than you have been. You're more sensitive to energy than you have been. You're more like the beasts of your planet than you have been. You're more allowing than you have been. You're more in tune with who you really are than you have been. So you feel better than you usually feel. You're more articulate than you have been. You're more fun than you have been. You're more frisky than you have been. You're more eager than you have been. You're more of who you really are than you have been. In other words, you have found and sustained the feeling place of who you really are for a longer period of time than you usually do. In other words, you're more in the vortex than you have been. But having said all of that, you're still free to move about. But the most significant thing that we want to say to you is you are more aware of and practiced at, even if you just listened and didn't speak, you are a better focuser now than you have been. Focuser of what? Focuser of energy. Focuser of energy. Focuser of energy. Are you a better focuser of thought? Maybe, maybe not. Are you a better focuser of energy? For sure. So, play with the idea that you think and feel and 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 think, feel and think, feel and think, feel and think. And as you sit to meditate, and it's really good to do it, sit to feel, sit to feel, sit to feel, sit to feel well-being, sit to feel secure. Sit to feel well-being. Sit to feel stable. Sit to feel harmony. Sit to feel love. Sit to feel good. Sit to feel well-being. Sit to feel stability. Sit to feel secure. Sit to feel stability. Sit to feel secure. Sit to feel alive. Sit to feel well-being. Sit to feel secure. Sit to feel worthy. Sit to feel sure. Sit to feel calm. Sit to feel peace. Sit to feel energy. Sit to feel love. Sit to feel source. Sit to feel whole. Sit to feel you. Sit to feel you in the vortex. Sit to feel you in your world. Sit to feel you in your body. Sit to feel you in your best planned body. Sit to feel you in the body in your mind's eye. Sit to feel you in the relationship in your mind's eye. Sit to feel you in the financial abundance that you have created. Sit to feel your wonderful world. Sit to feel your stable and perfect world. Sit to feel your productive government. Sit to feel your cooperative neighbors. Sit to feel the well-being of your planet. Sit to feel the stability of your being. Sit to feel the excellence of your world. Sit to feel the harmonics of the variety. Sit to feel the perfection of the variety. Make claim to what you've put into your vortex and feel your way there, and sit to reach for the feeling of it until you've trained yourself into those feelings that then will engender the thoughts and the others with whom you can dance your creative, magical, perfect, ever expanding, co-creative dance with anyone who has managed to feel themselves into the vortex where you are. Do that, and you will never again rendezvous with anyone not there where you are. In other words, shore yourself up and be who you are. And in doing so, find the joy that you have laid out for yourself, because anything less than what we have just described is not who you are. And that emptiness feels like various degrees of negative emotion, which will give you constant guidance to point you in the direction of feeling for the energy that is really you. We have enjoyed this interaction immensely. It has been leading edge all day long, going to new places that not only you, but no one has been before. Exhilarating to find these new vibrational places. And the most exhilarating part of it all for us is not just the finding of the place. You see, your life, as it presented the issue or the problem or the situation, produced an equivalent solution that you were all kind enough to guide us to as we all took your bounce together. Did you see how that works? There is great love here for you. And as always, we remain eternally, never-endingly in the vortex.
Wow. How nice. Thank you for inviting us. Say thank you to Esther one more time, would you please? Here she is.